Hey guys, sorry this is kind of grainy. I don't think it's grainy, but it's a little bit dark in here. I wanted to film this earlier today, but I was pretty busy today, so I didn't get to do it. But I wanted to share with you guys some of my favorite books that I have ever read. Let me start with these books. I have read these books. This is the Summer I Turned Pretty series by Jenny Han, and this is the first one, and it is so good. It's so good. And then, oh, they're out of order. It's Not Summer Without You is the second one, and We'll Always Have Summer is the third one. And these are just really good books. It's about this girl, and her name is Belly, and she goes to Cousins Beach, which I think is like in Maryland, somewhere like that. It's made up, but I think it's like somewhere near there. And yeah, they go to a beach house and with her brother and then two other boys, Conrad and Jeremiah, and it's just really good, and it talks about their family, and all three books are like, these are sequels of this book. Just really good. It's a really good trilogy. If you like beach reads, yeah, pretty good stuff in here. And then the next one that I'm gonna pick up is this one. It's by Sarah Dessen, as you can tell. It's called Someone Like You. This is so good. It's about two best friends, Scarlett and Hallie, and Scarlett's boyfriend dies, and she ends up being pregnant, and they're in high school. They're seniors or juniors, but this is really good. It's called Someone Like You. Really good. I don't really want to tell you guys a lot because I don't want to tell you what happens in the books. I want you to read them, but yeah, Sarah Dessen is really good. I have another one from Sarah Dessen in here too. She's probably was one of my favorite authors when I was in high school. I love Sarah Dessen, and I just got two of her newest books, The Rest of the Story and then Once and For All. I finished reading those this summer, but this is one of the best. And then let's do the other Sarah Dessen. This is called Saint Anything, and oh my gosh, this book is so good. It follows a girl, Sydney, and her family. Her brother ends up being incarcerated because, well, you'll find out. And so her brother's incarcerated, and so it kind of changes her life, and her parents are kind of more strict with her. And yeah, it just tells about her like opening up and like finding well, she switches schools, and so then she is starting to hang out with a new crowd and really growing her wings, I guess you could say. But this is really good. It's like a coming of age story. I'm sorry, I like had to scratch right here. That was weird. Anyway, yeah, but this is really good. I really recommend this to you guys. And then I'll do another one since I'm doing these like young adult books. I'll do like the last one, and this is the only one I have, but it's the To All the Boys I Loved Before series. This is the only one I have. I don't have the first two, but yeah, I don't have the first two, but this is really good. Really good series. You probably watched it on Netflix. It is really, really good. But this one was really great. I went to the bookstore to get the first two, and I didn't have them. I ended up borrowing them from someone, and then this one they did have, so I grabbed it, and this is really great. And I like the books better than the movies because in the movies, they're set like somewhere else in Oregon or something, but they're set in Virginia. And this is also by Jenny Han, the same author that wrote The Summer Turned Pretty. And they really need to make this into a movie. Oh my gosh, this series is so good. It's so good, and it's so underrated because I never hear anyone talk about this series. Yeah. So Netflix and Jenny Han, they need to make a series about The Summer I Turned Pretty, movie. Sorry, not series. And then yeah, this one was by far the best. Love that the books are set in Virginia. That's why I don't think this one is set in Virginia, but I think Jenny Han might be from Virginia because these books are set in Virginia. And these books are set in like Maryland, maybe Virginia Beach. No, it's Cousins Beach, but I don't know what it's like, the backstory there. Yeah, these are really good. Love that they're set in Virginia because I'm from Virginia, so it's relatable. They live in Charlottesville, and I live kind of nearish there. So yeah, it's kind of relatable. And then let me do this one. This is called How to Love. It's really, really good. This is by Katie Contenugo. This is the best. It's a before and after story. Let me show you. I'm showing. I'm getting to the. So it's like before, and then there's. Can you see? It says before, and then. This is a long chapter. A lot of them are really short, and this is after. So it's like after. So it's really good. It follows this girl. Her name is Serena. And Sawyer is her boyfriend. I've read this so many times. I should know the story by now. But Sawyer was her boyfriend. He left her, and he comes back after 2.5 years, and things have changed. So it tells you like before he left and then after he comes back. So it's really good. And by left, I mean he just kind of went away after he graduated high school. And then these aren't really, those are all my like young adult novels. And these really aren't young adult novels. They're more adult novels, but they're really good. This one is Ellen Hildebrand's Summer of '69. This is amazing. It's so good if you love historical fiction, which I love historical fiction, and it's so good. It's really the best. One of the best books I've read. I really need to read this again because it's just so good. It talks about the moon landing, just a lot of different historical like events that happened in 1969. So yeah, it's really good. It talks about civil rights, and I really like it. I really love this a lot. And I have another one from her. I do not have the book, but because I loaned it to a friend, but I will try and insert a picture. It's The 28 Summers. It's Ellen Hildebrand's brand new novel. It is so good. It is amazing. I cried at the end. It's about this girl Mallory, and then Jake is the guy in the book, and he they have kind of a same time next year relationship where they only are together on over Labor Day weekend on Nantucket, which this one is also set in Nantucket, by the way. I think all of her books are set in Nantucket. This one is really great. And so is 28 Summers. And then these next two, okay, well, I'll do this one, then I'll do my honorable mention. So this is a no-brainer. It's Where the Crawdads Sing, Delia Owens, by Delia Owens. I think that's how you pronounce your name. This is so good, so good. I was not expecting the ending. It's about a marsh girl, or Kaya. She's a marsh girl, or they call her the marsh girl. She lives in a marsh all by herself. Basically, she raised herself. Her parents left her alone, and it's so good. It talks about nature a lot, and I do not enjoy, well, I shouldn't say I do not, because I enjoyed this one, but I usually don't like nature stories, like stuff dealing with nature and, I don't know, like birds and insects and stuff. But this one was really good. It's a murder mystery, so you're gonna have to see what happens. Well, some of you probably already read this. It's a really popular one, but it's so good, and I just was not expecting the ending at all. I mean, kind of in the back of my head, but no, I wasn't. It was so good. Loved it. And then my last book is kind of an honorable mention. If you know me personally, like my friends who know me personally, know that I absolutely love this book. It's The Great Gatsby by F. Scott Fitzgerald. It is very old. It was one of our required readings in high school, but I've actually read it before. No, I didn't read it before. I read it for the first time, but I saw the movie before, because the movie came out when I was in high school, with the new movie with Leonardo DiCaprio. I've never seen the old movie, but this book is so good. If you enjoy old school literature, old-fashioned literature, this is really good. I really like it a lot. And it's about, I don't know if you guys know what Great Gatsby is about, so I'll tell you. It's about Jay Gatsby and Daisy Buchanan and Nick. I don't know, what is Nick's? I have no idea what Nick's last name is. Anyway, it's a guy named Nick, and he narrates it. And this is so good. It is so good. And yeah, I love this book. I love it. Anyway, so I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I hope it gave you some inspiration for your next for books add to your reading list, your next Barnes & Noble haul. Or I've been getting a lot of my books on Amazon recently. Excuse me, oh my gosh. I've been getting a lot of my books on Amazon recently because they're super cheap there. But yeah, I just really hope you guys enjoy this, and I hope you guys found something new to read. Right now, I really want to read Midnight Sun by Stephenie Meyer. I'm just a huge Twilight fan. I grew up watching Twilight. I love Twilight. I was a teenager, or a preteen when Twilight came out, and I still have not read that. And I guess, yeah. So, if you guys want to see more book videos, just like this video and subscribe, and leave a comment below with your favorite book. I have so many favorite books, y'all. I have so many favorites. I love Harry Potter. I loved The Hunger Games. I don't have any of those books. I think I have Deathly Hallows here, but I just didn't mention them because Harry Potter is just, I feel like everyone that loves to read loves Harry Potter. Maybe not, but I love Harry Potter. Loved Hunger Games. Twilight was amazing. Harry Potter is just amazing, but I don't think I don't know. I kind of want to reread them again because I was so young when I read them, but I don't think I have it in me. I don't know. I don't think I have it in me to read all the Twilights again, but I'm definitely going to read Midnight Sun. It's on my reading list. It's on my Christmas list. But anyway, I'm going to stop rambling about books, but I really hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you did, please like and subscribe. All right. Bye, guys!